the Kendrick Lamar video first for Not Like Us. I want y'all opinions. So I literally have not asked y'all anything. I ain't sitting there. I really was like, yo, we got to do this for the show.
I love the video. A lot of the stuff might have went over my head, but I did get the A minor part though, with the crip walking or over the hopscotch, over the A minor. I was like, oh man, but a lot of stuff kind of went over my head. But as I went back and watched it, I was like, oh okay, okay, I get it, okay. I was connecting the dots on some of them, but I'm still trying to catch up on some of it though.
Stacy.
I made the mistake on the 4th of July of eating some rib tips and taking a nap. Woke up from
a nap.
I ate my rib tips. I took a nap. I passed out. I had the itis. Okay. I woke up and Kendrick had dropped. So I wake up and my notifications are in a frenzy because of all of this. And I'm like, so I'm trying to come out of this meat coma and figure out what's going on. I watched the thing and like Scott said, some things went over my head at first. I did have to go online to ask the white people what didn't understand. I needed their breakdown of it. I did understand the hopscotch. I understood Tommy the Clown in the beginning, fully got that, understood it. But something that I recently saw was that, so at the end of Family Matters, Drake says you're dead. But then at the beginning of Not Like Us, the new song that Kendrick debuts, his first words are, I'm reincarnated. So it was like, oh, so he was dead. And he's like, well, nah, he's reincarnated. But it's like all these little Easter eggs. Can I just watch a video without a whole bunch of symbolism? Like, why do I need Cliff Notes?
You need MC8. You need MC8.
Yes, we need MC8.
You need MC8 to break it down.
Right, on the DVDs, you can do like the little X-ray thing and it gives you all the little hidden stuff on the side. That's what we need. Or you know what they need to bring back? Pop-up video.
They tried.
Oh.
They did try. They tried for a minute, but it just wasn't.
No, they never did a nigga pop-up video. We've never had a hip-hop pop-up video. We've had pop.
Yeah.
Actually, pop video.
Yeah, the top.
But we ain't had like Method Man, You All I Need, and be like, hey, RZA only did his remix because Puffy did the first remix. Like,
so I need a pop-up video.
Yeah.
The video at this point, I think I've grown tired of the song. Also,
you grown tired of it, or you grow tired of the narrative?
I've grown tired of the song. It's because it's everywhere and everything. That horn right, everything is not like us, and they not like us. But my question is, and I want to get close and answer. Where's the concert footage? Anybody seen the concert footage?
Amazon.
Oh no, I think that was a fake out.
Because they did that thing like 8 times, and because that's gonna be on the video. That's why they did it.
No, Kendrick didn't say that. That was some other niggas saying that. The one Kendrick saying that.
See, that's a lot. So that's just to me. That's just Kendrick being petty, and I'm here for it. I'm not like
Kendrick's being petty.
If you say petty, you don't have to get petty. I'm not upset at it.
I love the owl in the cage. At the end,
that was amazing. That was a great metaphor. That was the best metaphor. I feel like.
Yeah, they're hitting that pinata.
Yeah, it was a lot of little things in there, like the fact that he was out there with TDE and just that idea that him and TDE weren't cool anymore, but no, or the fact that they free directed the thing. So like essentially it was like him disproving everything that Drake had said, and also continuing to prove you still can't move the needle like this. So there's a reason that Tommy the Clown is here, or just with the back in the day with just hip hop videos and how it was you riding around your neighborhood, or you were at the neighborhood restaurant that everybody goes to, that nobody, like, just only locals know about. And I just was reading about how the restaurant that he kind of promoted in the video has seen a significant increase in their sales. So they got the Keith Lee effect over there because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that little burger spot.
So there's, again, it's Kendrick showing what it's like when you're a part of the hip hop community and not eating off of it. Right? Like, just that he was able to do all of those things. Now, again, that's not to say that there's not some corner store in Toronto that Drake can't go to and get a pastrami sandwich. I don't know. Maybe. I don't. But it, like I said, there are little elements that are in there that definitely take you back to beginning old school hip hop videos of just how it was. Like, how many videos have you seen of Cube riding around in his old school? Right? Like, that's just what it was. And now, I mean, you might see somebody, they driving in a fancier car with, but just even, like I said, just being outside of just the neighborhood store and that being a thing. And that's not, now everybody coming out the Prada store versus
everybody shopping, going on shopping spree. They coming out the mall.
Exactly.
They coming out the Gucci store.
Exactly. Ain't nobody coming out of Gus no more.
Nah.
Shout out to Gus's, man. I
got my first starter coat from there.
We all got our first starter situation at Gus's.
And my low.
That's where we got our game from. All right. So, question for y'all though, with this Kendrick Lamar Drake situation, where do we go from here? Like, what is the concept or the idea of going from here?
I'm waiting for an album now, a Kendrick album. Not necessarily
supposed to come out on August 10th. Is the
album?
It's like an August 10th because he was wearing an August 10th jersey, and everything. Or does Kendrick need to do that, or like where are we at?
Got to do something. Has to happen. I mean,
he got all this momentum.
Yeah, you got to pull a Usher, right? You got that momentum. You got to keep rolling with. You got to do something.
But you need
Dr. Umar. Does he need to donate the money to Dr. Umar? Because Dr. Umar was talking about it today. Do we need to do that? It's fine if we need to donate to Dr. Umar. If we need to,
he try to get that school, ain't he? He trying to build that school.
Yeah. All right, Stacey, we gonna protect you as always.
I'm just gonna shake my answer. I'm
gonna let you be free. Unless you got something to say directly.
All I'll say, where do we go from here? I think Drake needs to just get into acting, maybe, or something. Do some State Farm commercials. I don't know. Maybe
he could be the State Farm guy.
He'd be the new Jake.
He did a little State Farm thing on Saturday Night Live. It was nice. I mean, he has the acting chops. Maybe he could go to Broadway, but I feel like a piece of me almost feels like he's not going to respond.
I don't think he is. I think he's just going to go back to just making,
I think he's just going to pretend like none of this happened and just keep going and just put out another song.
All right. So I think in general, I think I do have something that I do want to say on this podcast. I've been holding it back. I think there is a idea amongst us that there is a possibility that we cannot believe that Drake cannot fall off. And I'm not saying Kendrick is doing that. But all people always like, oh, well, Drake will be fine. He gonna do it. You never always going to be at the top of this game, period.
Yeah.
We act like this, he's like some type of individual that is omni omnit om, omnit
Omnipotent.
omnipotent. Let me get omnipotent. I know. Everybody's listening. Omnipotent.
The O word.
Of saying that he is not
all
going to
singing
be
and all knowing. I
anything.
got it.
Yeah, so he's just going to always be popping. There is a possibility he ain't popping.
And you know what I've
And
noticed? This.
why can't we say that? Why can't we say that though, Scott? Why can't we say that, Stace?
I'm fine.
He's been having slaps every summer since he's been out. And this is the first summer he hasn't had a slap. Because not like a.
That's cool, but life is why are we life is never like you're always on top. Now you can be consistent, it's different than being on top.
Yeah, no one
Coke ain't always been great. Pepsi was cracking. Niggas was on Pepsi in the 80s and early 90s. Hell, it had to take a little 15, 20-year off, and then Coke came back. I'm talking about I'm not even just rap. I'm talking about industry wise.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No one is always on top. Even like I said, take it out of hip hop, right? Even if you just go to rock and roll, right? The Beatles weren't always on top. Rolling Stones were not always on top. They've been consistent. They can still sell out stadiums. But there's always, at some point, there's going to be somebody new. Here, no matter what, right? Like just sports, it doesn't matter. Every couple of years, every Olympics, there's somebody new. Every 4 years, there's always somebody new. So you're not wrong. I'm not this huge Drake fan. I have never listened to a whole Drake album. There have been songs that he has had that I've liked. And again, that's just not like, oh, I just don't like Drake. It's just, this wasn't, it wasn't just my specific taste. With the songs that I like. But I think because he has had that consistency is why people feel like, oh, he can't fall off. I think he absolutely can fall off. But is it the music that falls off, or is it him as an artist overall, as a person, that falls off? That's the question, because he can still put out a hot song.
He did, but yet, like you saying on another pod, like the music never evolved. Like you still making the music for the college kids, and you damn near 40.
No, he is 40.
Oh, yeah.
He's 38, 39 years old. He's 40 years old.
Yeah, you're up there.
And if that's his demographic, or if that's the people that mess with him, I mean, it's that game of you cater to your audience, right? Like, what's the dude? I can't even think of his name. Flow Rider, right? I don't listen to Flow Rider at all. But I don't listen to his songs.
Hey man, low key, I don't know a Flow Rider song. I mean, the Furberry,
the Apple
right? That's the song we know, right? That's it. Like, but that man,
was he that rich off of one song, though, Stacey?
But it's not just that song. It's other songs.
He's had a few hits though.
I'm saying, so it's other songs that he has done that we don't listen to.
Yeah, I just remember from commercials and stuff.
Or like that we don't listen to him, or hell, even Pitbull, right? I don't listen to Pitbull. But that man is doing New Year's Eve part, like on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So it's
good point.
You know what I'm saying? So like they cater to that audience. There is an audience that Drake can continue to cater to. Hell, Chris Brown. The fact that everybody's like, I gotta go to this Chris Brown concert, and I'm like, Chris Brown's still making music.
He tours damn near every year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, he's still doing albums? Like, because pretty much after Damage and Excuse, like all like the maybe first 2 3 albums, I don't know any of the songs anymore. So again, with Chris Brown, it just paid $1,100 to take a picture with him. You cater your demographic. So look, if Chris Brown can still sell out to get people to pay $1,100 to take a picture.
They say he breaking up homes.
Drake and Drake could be like I said again, like I said, the fall off is, again, the question is, how does the fall off come? Is it because now the music has just turned bad and people don't want to buy it, or people now are going to decide that no matter what the music is, they don't like him now as a person?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
That's what I'm saying. When you decide that you don't like the artist anymore, then that's when it changes, because there are people out there that are stans that will buy your album no matter what, because that's how much they love you, no matter what. And you can't say nothing bad about it, whatever. But are people turned against him? And if they've actually turned against him, then you're going to see a change. They have to turn against him, though. Like, hell, people haven't turned against R. Kelly yet.
Yeah. This is where that lady tried to bail him out a few years ago.
Yeah, she was on it.
Again, so, and the part of that is R. Kelly's music didn't fall off.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.